Hi, so everyone's been asking me how I've done like a few of my looks, and one of the other popular ones was the Smokey black eye, so that's what I'm gonna be doing today. Excuse my croaky voice, I went to a drag show the night before, and I've had like 5 hours of sleep, so bear with me, but yeah, I hope you learned something, and let's do this. You're gonna wanna grab your eyeshadow base. So this is NYX's one. I tend to have a lot of NYX's stuff. I recommend them. I'll put like all the links in the bio. Oh my god, I'm old. Okay, now I got my eye base. I'm so tired. I'm gonna grab this. It's Revolution Pro and it's like a black eyeshadow stick. And this is really like good for what we're gonna do today because you need a base for this to make it look dark. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get this. I'm gonna apply it to my eye. I recommend doing one eye at a time because this can dry out, but you want it to be able to be blended. Right, so it should look something like this. It's not perfect, but just trust the process. We're gonna look like pandas for a little bit. Grab a makeup palette that has brown shades in it. So I have one from my Makeup Academy and they have all these brown to black shades and this is perfect for what we're doing. Now you're gonna grab your palette and I'm gonna go for the lighter shade on top first. So I'm gonna use Hot Mess, so this like orangey kind of color mixed with like a brown. And I want that to be my outer color. So I'm just gonna put it on top. And I'm gonna try to blend it out. Drag this out to the corner. It's gonna be quite heavy, but just trust the process. It's basically what I'm saying. Now that we look like actual pandas on this side of my face, I'm gonna get a small pencil blending brush thing. So that's what I'm gonna call him. And I'm gonna dip it in a dark brown. So I'm gonna dip in like the darkest brown I have here. And I'm gonna blend in right on top of the black. And usually this should blend in together just fine. Also, if you're gonna buy a black eyeshadow stick like the one I have, when you get the product, find one that's more like malleable, more creamy. Find it like, because if it's too rough, it won't be able to be blended out. Now I'm just gonna blend upwards. I'm pulling the color out as well, so when we can connect it with underneath, with the drop shadow. Okay. Now that we have this blend, sorry, excuse the noise. Now that we've blended this out, I'm gonna actually set the black color with you know, any black eyeshadow. So just tap, tap, tap. I'm using a really small brush. Usually you'd use this one. I mean, I normally use this one for like the drop shadow underneath my eye, but I think it's good for this because I'm trying to like blend it in. If you guys have any suggestions or better ways of me like doing things, like please feel free to let me know. Like I'm only as good as like I am, so I love feedback as well. Okay, so this is that right now. I'm gonna get my pencil, like blending pencil brush, and I'm just gonna blend it a little more. So the black and the brown is virtually one like ombre of a thing. If you guys want to do like the base color first, that's completely fine as well. Like the only thing that just make sure you can do is blend them all together, and you need a good brush for that as well. So I have the ones that the school gave me, but I'm sure you can find some online. I'm sure NYX probably has some. If they do, I'll drop the link in and you can click it. And if you want to purchase it, that's completely cool as well. I'm gonna bring back this brush and I'm gonna dip it in the two colors I had the first time because I want to make that a little bit more clear. I'm just gonna go just on top and just around my eye, and then we're gonna blend it in. So I'll be back when I'm done with the next eye. Okay, so I'm back with this eye finished, and then now we're gonna do the bottom. So this requires a bit more detail, so I'm gonna grab a... Alright, anyway, I'm gonna grab a small blending brush. Not a small bit, I'm gonna grab a small drop shadow brush. Okay, so this is my drop shadow brush. This is for under eyes, because I have small under eyes. I'm just gonna use this. So I'm gonna apply some of the eyeshadow base on the bottom of my lid. So put 1, 2, 3, 4 right under. Just gonna blend softly. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna blend that. Or I'm gonna go with like a light with like a brown. Or I'm gonna go with like a light with like a brown. Like instead of the orange, but more brown. I'm just gonna put that right underneath. Don't worry if you go like just like under the socket is fine as well. Okay, now we have this like more of an orangey base. I'm going to go with a darker color. So I'm gonna go with a dark brown, like exactly the same one as we used up here. And I'm just gonna go just above what we just put. Alright, so that's what it should look like, and I'm just gonna blend it out a little bit to the shadow that we put on earlier and connect it with our top. This is why like we brought it out more when we did the eyeshadow and brought it coming out, so that we can connect it with the bottom. Alright, I'll be back when I'm done with the next eye. Okay, now I'm done with that. I'm gonna go grab eyeliner, and we're gonna start putting kohl eyeliner on the inside of our eyes, like on our waterline, outer waterline here, the one that we can see, and the inner waterline. The eyeliner that I'm going to use for my waterline is going to be from Oriental Princess, and it is here. Put it right on my waterline. Now, I know people were like, why would you like put it on? It always comes off, Amie, like what's the point? I learned a really cool trick when I was at makeup school, and they said if you just dip small brush into black eyeshadow and tap, it should last way longer than if you just left it with the eyeliner. So that's really cool. All right, next eye. Okay, now that I've done both eyes there, I'm gonna go and do the top. Now, I know some people feel really like uncomfortable with it. This is only like because when we put lashes on and when we curl our lashes, we can see the upper waterline. So this is just to make the look more clean cut and seamless. Easy. Alright, and like to you right now it doesn't make any difference, which is fine, but when you put on lashes and things like that, you kind of want it to be black completely and no gaps. So let's do the other eye. Alright, now that we've done that, I'm gonna get my eyeliner. You can either use one like this, but today, because I want more control than this is like a marker eyeliner, which is really good for wings, but I'm not doing wings today. So I'm gonna go with more of a liquid one that's like this, which is way more sharper. So I'm gonna use this to go over and just do simple eyeliner, no wings, just correcting normal eyeliner, straightforward, straight line. Let's do it. The aim for this is to do small strokes. Honestly, people always ask me like, Amie, how do you do your eyeliner? You just start with small strokes. If you go for one big stroke, you're more likely to mess it up. Small strokes is like you still have to get to see the line and work on it slowly. We're gonna do the next eye. Worry if it's not perfectly straight, it's fine. Just make, because you're gonna cover it with an eyelash, it's just in case there's any gap seeing through the lashes that it's dark, it's fine. Alright, now that we're done, I forgot to tell you what eyeliner I'm using. I'm using the BSC. So all these brands are based in Thailand. Well, the ones I have, I can get in Thailand. I'm not sure about anywhere else. I recommend this eyeliner, really good for wings, like easy, because it's already got that shape. All you have to do is just do, 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 and you got it. Now from here, I'm gonna use, I've got my trusty Maybelline mascara, which everyone uses, and I'm just gonna put that on my lower lash line. And then I'm gonna go in with a spoolie to separate the lashes, because sometimes they get clumpy. Just like that, easy. Right, so next, I can still see that it's a little bit gappy here, that it's not so dark, like right there and right here. So I'm just gonna go in with my eyeliner once again, but this time just focusing on those areas where it's not dark enough. So now it's time for lashes, because everybody loves lashes. So I'm gonna just get my curler. Oh no! That's okay. This is why I do eyes first, especially if it's a heavy eye look, because sometimes stuff happens. Like sometimes you get fallout, especially when you're working with the color black or dark colors. Like it's so difficult to fix when you've already put foundation on. Just gonna curl our lashes. I'm just gonna do one straight curl really close to the root because I want my lashes to stay. I have really small eyelashes, so that's it. If you're fortunate enough to have long lashes, I envy you. Okay, so this is a common thing that I always have to deal with. Every time I do my lashes or try to curl it, I get gappy. Now, I'm gonna fix gappy. I'm gonna get my brush and I'm gonna dip it in black color. I'm just gonna go over it. And then I'm gonna fix it a little more with eyeliner. For lashes, if you're gonna do a smoky eye similar to this, I recommend cross lashes. So lashes that cross together, less individual. Like, yeah, I'm gonna quickly curl these because I don't think they're curled enough. A thing about lashes, when you guys try on new lashes, I am telling you that you need to cut your lashes. A lot of people don't, and they try to stick it on, or if they cut it, like they don't actually prep the eyelash beforehand. Sorry, they have something like that. So what I recommend is look at the eyelash, look at the shape of your eye, and before you put it on, give it like a little bit of a wiggle. So like do that to make it more flexible for your eye, because not every eye shape is the same. Try to avoid any hard lashes, like really plasticky ones. They can actually like irritate your eye. So I try going for something that's a little more soft and easier and flexible. This is my lash right here, and here's my curler. And I'm just gonna put it right like at the center of the lash because I want it to stick up like that. And I'm just gonna curl. 1, 2, 3. And that's the first lash. Second lash. Now I'm just gonna stick them on. I'm gonna put my lash glue on it. I'm gonna put more glue on the ends. The reason why I put more glues on the ends is because that's where like they mostly come off first. So there should be like 2 dots, as you can see, and then like a line of glue. So I'm gonna leave this to dry for a little bit, for about 30 seconds-ish, like 20 or 30 seconds. Prep for that, I have some tweezers. I much recommend you use tweezers rather than your hands, because these, you can actually work with them and you can see what you're doing. When you use your fingers are too big and they cover up your line of sight. And there you go. So that's that. Really lovely, really lovely. And then I'm gonna be back with the next eye done. Alright, since both eyes have lashes on now, I'm gonna put some mascara just underneath. Stick my real lashes to the falsies. So this is what this looks like. It's honestly really easy to do. The more practice you have with it, the easier it gets. I like this look a lot. Like I wear it out quite often actually. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this. The next video I'm gonna put up is how to do your eyebrows. Literally a step-by-step process. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you have any more eye looks you want me to, like, you know, teach or whatnot, please let me know and I'll try to do a better tutorial. Yeah, it's been really great having you guys along, and I will see you in the next video, and it's gonna be brows. So yeah, bye!